Auburn offense back out on the field. Remember, it was a field goal on the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
A loss of 7 yards on the play.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. And that one's picked off. What a play. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. On the ground, it's Gibson.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just to 2 yards. This, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. And they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. And you talk about a confidence booster going forward.
Scanning the field, it's Manning. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Handoff to the single back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. Extra point makes the lead 11. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the kickoff will be a return. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They call the draw play here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. No huddle now for the offense.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They're going to run it here. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Passes the 40. Tackle made after a big gain. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to pass. It's Manning. He'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. 2nd down after that previous play. Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. And is intercepted. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. That's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down marker. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Thompson. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Touchdown, Longhorns. Just ran away from the defense.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Simmons. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quick catch over the middle. Physical run, breaks through a tackle. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this one is caught. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Quarterback drops back. He's going to test the secondary. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
I love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And they tack on the extra point. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game, and we're in the first half.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work in Auburn, Alabama so far, and welcome into the halftime report. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Gibson. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. It's third down after that run. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Manning. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the running back takes the handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to pass this time. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he's tackled after the catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. So a field goal attempt coming up now. This will be a 37-yard attempt. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. There's a penalty marker down. We might see another attempt. The kicker's got to be protected in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a first down. The Longhorns hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And they're able to get him down.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. To the air, it's Manning. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Texas.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. And he drops back in the gun. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. It's 28-10. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
28, Auburn, 10.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. First down and 10 now.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
He's got his man in the open field. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this time it's complete. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the 3rd quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Auburn now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw again. Makes the grab on the move. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
And everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off the scramble.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They're back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it. Offense.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? First down here for this offense. To the air, it's Manning. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
The spin move. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Snags the quick throw. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Manning. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner will be brought down. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He's going to hand this off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the 4th quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling him up, but not there. He finally shows what he's capable of doing when he gets out in space and can show you that speed.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 now. He hands it off from the gun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. The pass is caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete. Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab down the middle. It's Pierce. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him 1st down yardage. Auburn now operating in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. Powering through. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? It's a turnover.
Well, you're trailing in a game like this in the second half, an opportunity in the red zone at the very least to get a field goal, hopefully a touchdown. The most important aspect is ball security. You got to take care of the football, and instead, they cost themselves a possession.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Important 2nd down play coming up. They're going to run it. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stop at the 27.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. Looking to pass, it's Manning. Throws it to the right. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. After that huge play, this offense is now in scoring position. They moved into the red zone quickly.
Boy, Chris, you wonder what the next play will be for this offensive coordinator. Anytime you hit a big play like that, you get into the red zone, there's a tendency to want to go after the jugular, use that momentum to your advantage. Let's see what they call right here.
Linebacker shifting around now. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made by the tight end. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 1st and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Back to pass. It's Manning. And he makes the grab. A successful 2-point try. And they bump the lead up even more.
And makes the score. Texas 36, Auburn 25.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick this one away.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved it into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down on the scoreboard now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it falls incomplete.
It's now second down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And this pass is on target, caught. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. And looking to throw now on 1st down. That's caught. It's Coleman. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to throw yet again. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown Tigers. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the 2-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Now, the defense wasn't quite able to keep him out of the end zone for the touchdown, but how about the job of just having a short memory? Just put that out of your mind, rally to this football, and keep them short of the 2-point conversion.
And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking downfield. It's Manning. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on 4th down. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Offense getting ready for their last drive. Time ticking away here in the final quarter.
The pass falls incomplete. It's second down.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Going for his running back. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Football comes out. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Well, they had everything that they wanted here late in the game. The ball in their hands, quarterback that can make plays, everything you want with a chance to take the lead and potentially win the game, and they fumble it away. Instead, the pressure now is on their own defense to come up with a big play to try to get the ball back.
The The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. So it's still a one-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Texas.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score Texas 23.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Number 96 set to kick it off.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back on that right away. The guys up front line up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock.
Brings up second down.
Getting set. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Down he goes. A sack. The clock is still running. They'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. The corner is now playing a couple yards off the ball. Now they come up to spike it to stop the clock.
Incomplete. Offense facing fourth down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw. It's Manning. He's running out of time here. This one falls incomplete as time expires. A really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side. Boy, they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.